All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. And you can schedule a phone call with me where we can go over your exact buying situation on how to get the best deal on a Tesla. And shout out to my latest Patreon and YouTube members. We got Chris, Dylan, Eric, and Jason. Thank you for supporting. If you want to check out Patreon, link down below in the description. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan, but more on that later. Tesla deals are working, and we just added a bunch of vehicles to our handy dandy spreadsheet of all the best deals that are out there. If we get to 7 likes, an easy one for today, I'll put it in the live stream chat. But taking a look at inventory, we're not necessarily seeing any sort of crazy movements, whether it's up or down. Inventory is still staying around the same. And what we've done is we've taken a look at what we're trying to figure out, what is the best deal right now if we take a look at all the different vehicles that are out there versus what Model 3s that have some inventory discount, Model Ys that also have some great inventory discount, like this one right here, a Model 3 Performance that has a $4,120 discount. Stack that with a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, you can get over $5,000 off of a Tesla Model Y. And there's a bunch of great examples of great deals out there, like this one right here that I'm about to add to our deal spreadsheet as well. A 2023 brand new Model 3 long range rear wheel drive that has a almost $3,000 discount, $2,970. That brings the purchase price to right above $31,000. So stack that with a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. That brings it to a purchase price of $30,000 brand new. Add a Tesla military program discount as well. That also stacks with it. You can get a brand new Tesla Model 3 for basically $29,020 before taxes and fees and everything like that. That's kind of crazy if you think about it for a brand new vehicle. So it's almost like, why waste your time with a used vehicle? Why even try and get to that? Because yeah, I know there is a threshold for used vehicles under $25,000. You can get that $4,000 used EV tax credit. But if you can get a brand new one, and if you qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit, you can get a brand new one for right under $30,000. That might be a crazy impeccable deal. And I feel like that is what is starting to shift here right now. It's starting to change a little bit, because I put a poll on the channel. I asked, which Model 3 trim are you considering? Are you considering a Model 3 long range rear wheel drive, an all wheel drive, or the Model 3 Performance? And an overwhelming slight majority actually went with the Model 3 long range rear wheel drive at 35%. In second place, this actually surprised me, it was a Model 3 Performance, and in third place, a Model 3 long range all wheel drive. So it feels like a lot of people are just going for the best bang or value out there, which is arguably going to be a Model 3 long range rear wheel drive. Okay, so let's get into it. So what I did was I found the best lowest price vehicles that are out there, and I'll link this spreadsheet in the live stream chat if we get to 7 likes, so one more. But you can see here, and I put all the different deals that I found down here right under, so if you want to copy and paste that and take a look at the deal yourself, you can actually see which deal is the best one in your for these vehicles. So what we did here is on the left side, we've got Model 3 trims for the standard range, long range, rear wheel drive, all wheel drive, and also Performance. We've got the $7,500 federal tax credit minus, and we also have the $1,000 Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. And then we have our adjusted prices. It's funny really to see that the long range rear wheel drive is much cheaper than the standard range rear wheel drive, but of course not everyone qualifies for the $7,500 federal tax credit. Okay, perfect. We hit the like, so there you go. Here's the link. Congrats to everybody that was patient. And the cool thing with this is if you look at the bottom sheet, this is actually part of our massive deal. I don't know what we'll call this, the depository of all the deals that are out there. And I guess I need to add the ones I just found as well, where we found anywhere from another batch of $3,000 to $3,600 off. This is always linked down below in our description as well. So definitely go take a look at it if you're interested in seeing all the best deals that we have found across the board. And so on the right side here is the Model Y trims of all the different trims that are out there that are are eligible for the $7,500 federal tax credit. We've got long range rear wheel drive at around $33,000. It's the cheapest you can kind of get it, even with that Tesla referral code. Of course, you could save another $1,000 with a military program that stacks. And then it goes all the way up to a Model Y Performance at $38,870. And the interesting thing to me on the Model Y side is if you take a look at it, you can go from the lowest, cheapest, most inexpensive Model Y trim at $33,340 all the way up to the most expensive, a $5,000 difference up to a Model Y Performance. So you can kind of see it's almost like if you're going to be paying another $2,000 to go from rear-wheel drive to all-wheel drive, why not another $2,000 to $3,000 for the Model Y Performance to get those nicer wheels, more speed? Because a lot of people do, what they do is they actually buy a long-range all-wheel drive and they spend like $2,000 for the acceleration boost afterwards anyway. So it's almost like might as well pay for the performance and just kind of get all the different packages, all the different accessories, and get that performance badge on the right side. But here's where it gets even more interesting. So we won't take a look at standard range because there is no Model Y standard range on the right side. We've got long range rear-wheel drive, trim for trim type of vehicle. You can see you will be paying $2,300 more to go from a Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive to a Model Y long-range rear-wheel drive. So is there $2,300 more value going from a Model 3 to a Model Y? If you need that little bit of extra space, I could see that making some sense. But here's where there's more compression, I guess. Going from Model 3 long-range all-wheel drive to Model Y long-range all-wheel drive, you go from $35,000 to $35,650. There's only a $460 difference to go up. But the flip side here is that the Model 3 is the brand new vehicle that just came out with all the different latest features and technology, whereas the Model Y long-range all-wheel drive, it's a little bit old at this point, and there is that refresh coming out as well. So I think in my position, I would lean to the Model 3 all-wheel drive if I was going for a long-range rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, because really you're not necessarily, you get the newest with the Model 3 and you don't really get that much more space with the Model Y, and it's not really a deal, I guess, at this point. And the next one is the Model 3 Performance versus the Model Y Performance. The most cheapest, most inexpensive, that one we could find, and it's linked down below as well, is $43,710 after the $7,500 federal tax rate. It's one of these right here. I linked, oh, here it is. Like, it's this one right here, $43,710 with a $2,780 adjustment demo discounted vehicle. And of course, this stacks with the $7,500 federal tax rate and also the $1,000 referral code down below in the description, and also the military program $1,000 as well. And you can see going from a Model 3 Performance to a Model Y Performance, you are actually going to save about $4,840. So I would say, I mean, this is a hard one because yes, you're going to save almost $5,000 to go from Model 3 Performance down or up to a Model Y Performance, because a Model 3 Performance is $5,000 more than a Model Y Performance. So when you look at it this way, it's almost like if you're looking to buy a Model 3 Performance, I get it. It is the latest and greatest. It's the new hotness, but at the same time, I would love to save $5,000 and just get a Model Y Performance, because what we know is this: a Model 3 Performance is definitely going to get better in price, lower in price, and more incentives. And it's hard for me to try and justify this, especially if you're someone that's brand new to the Tesla family. Like if you're gung-ho 100%, you want a performance, I would almost say get a Model Y Performance, drive that for a couple of years, and then get into a Model 3 Performance later on. Now, if you're someone that has already had a few Teslas and you know the game already, or if you're someone that is going to be tracking it, then yes, probably the Model 3 Performance is going to be your best bet. It's better performance, it's the latest and greatest, and it's probably going to do better and be more funner on the track as well. And so I had opened up all of these different vehicles up on my browser, but really we don't need to go through all of them. You can get the list of all of them down below in the description and also in the live stream chat of the best deals that we have out there. And just take a look at the sheets at the bottom where you can rotate and see all the different deals that are out there on there. And if you want to join our secret Discord where the conversation continues, definitely check out that Discord link so we can jump in, and there's a bunch of you already in there, so you can take a look and join in some more fun and talk about more deals and everything. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. If you take a look at it this way with all the different pricing, which one would you buy, or which one are you buying right now? Model 3, or which one are you interested in buying? Model 3 or Model Y at the current promotions and current rates that are out there?